Reverend Foster, congratulations on being selected as a hometown hero for Gateway Community College's Hall of Fame. Tell us a little bit about your history and your connection with the Storehouse Project.
Well, first of all, what an honor to be here. So thank you for recognizing the work that we're doing. I'm the executive director of the Storehouse Project. I've been on staff for about a year here and excited about what we're doing now and going to do in the future. But it's just an honor to be recognized for what I believe is some good work.
So tell us about the Storehouse Project.
Storehouse Project was formed about 20 years ago, long before I was involved with them, out of the heart of Pastor Alfred Watts, who just had a burden for the community outside of the walls of the church and started actually in what's a small office now. It began as our first pantry. Now that's a much larger pantry and many other things going on here as well. But it started with a burden for the community, and it continues as a burden for the community. So we're involved now in, we are doing pardon workshops. We're partnering with other organizations to do major distributions in the general area. We've got a pantry that is mobile that has drop-off points from Bridgeport to New Haven, and a stationary pantry here, and a boutique and community dining center. So we're just trying to be where people's needs are most represented.
That's good work and important work. What are some of the community projects that you have been involved with?
So the pardon workshop, we had an individual here who had and done some time, had done the crime and did the time to go along with it, and came out of it a changed person and really wanted to give back to the community. And so we've been working together to help other people go through that process. He was able to obtain a pardon for himself and successfully led about 6 other people, I believe, at this point through that same process. So we had an online a workshop a couple of months ago, followed that up with a second meeting, and now he's working individually with individuals to bring them into that same place. Even the website says, you can't get a pardon if you don't apply. We can't guarantee that you'll receive one, but here's the process to do that. And it's a pretty lengthy and involved process. So it really does help to have somebody to hold your hand and walk you through it. So that's been an exciting thing that we've been doing. We've been doing COVID testing lately, a new wrinkle in the times in which we live. We are partnering with the Connecticut Food Bank. We did a major, what we call a pop-up pantry. We fed 304 families that evening. They drove up here. We had a system of snaking through the parking lot where they just had to open up their trunks, and we put the groceries in, and we're looking forward to doing more of that kind of thing as well.
So you mentioned COVID. How have you brought the Storehouse Project to Gateway in past years and now during COVID?
So actually the relationship with Gateway began about 4 years ago when we were inquiring of the Connecticut Food Bank, what can we do? What more can we do for you? At the same time, Gateway was speaking to the food bank saying, we need help. And so what the food bank actually did was create a partnership there that has been going on for the last 4 years. I frankly had no idea of the need on college campuses. Now we service Housatonic, Gateway, and Southern as well.
What does it mean to be honored by Gateway for our Hall of Fame?
Well, it really is an honor. And the things we do, we don't do certainly for the recognition. We just plow along. And certainly in this COVID environment, it has become more difficult to plow along. We've had to change everything that we do. So, for example, we had someone pass away who was actually bringing food out to Gateway, and our director of operations stepped into the picture. Kamani Williams is her name. On top of the job that she was already doing, she was just determined that the folks at Gateway would not go hungry. And on top of everything else that she was doing, she kept that work going there. And that's what we're about, just making sure that we continue the process. And when we get some recognition along the way, wonderful. So we do appreciate the recognition that we are trying hard and I think making a difference.
Well, thank you for all you do. Thank you for the work that the Storehouse Project is doing. And congratulations again on being selected as a hometown hero.
Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it.